Atto to not get demoed in that position. Here's that same sequence we saw earlier. The only difference now is that after the flick gets saved, Atto's there in the midfield to deny the counter attack and dusts Nas to make it 8-6.
I was on Nas POV. I got jump scared. I don't know what Nas was looking at. I knew Atto was somewhere over there, but Nas was trying to beat him. Next thing you know, it's a fully clean beat from Atto. He's a guy who never lacks speed. But with 32 seconds left to go, it's not the end of the world. Nas just needs a kickoff win, and that is not going to be it because Atto steals the boost, and now is going to play a little keep away.
Yeah, big brain play there from Atto. Spotted the boost that Nas was trying to go towards, took it away from him, and Nas needs to get possession. There it is. He does really well, actually. Doesn't take a massive risk to net it, but he has to go all in here if an equalizer is going to happen, and it's not because he can't get the first goal. Atto will win game one, and he did it with some stellar defensive plays. 9 saves to just 4 for the Moroccan.
Yeah, Atto sets the stage early with the air dribble bump stop. Show that he can stop Nas's offense. Nas, I'm really excited for, you know, a great series. Nas played a good game. It's not like he was flubbing anything. Atto just rising to a whole nother level, and that level is a level we know he can be at. He has that insane peak. If he keeps that all day, maybe we're talking about the wrong people in terms of, you know, Nas, Drally, and Moxie. Maybe we got to throw Atto into that list, and he's for sure got a good chance of winning this one after he goes up 1-0.
Oh, look at the size of his water bottle. This man is prepared for a long series. He could, if he refills that in his timeout, he could drink maybe 2.5 liters of water during this match without getting out of his chair.
Absolutely impeccable water drinking. He does have a cap, by the way, so no spilling onto his keyboard.
As well. He's so prepared. Atto bringing the gameplay and all of the preparation outside of the game as well.
You know, we talk way too much about the flip resets, about the kickoffs. It's about your setup. It's about the towels. It's about the keyboards. If you're dribbling.
I mean, do you have a towel next to you when you play to dry off the hands?
I don't. I'm actually more. I don't get too sweaty, so I'm okay. I know that there's been players who have gotten Botox in order to take their sweat away. And that's not me. I'm okay.
You're not a sweaty rank player. You're not sweating too much.
Not from the hands, at least.
No. That's good. We'll leave it at that for now. But let's get into game 2. Atto has all the prep. He's got a towel and he's also got a bottle of water, the size of a small human.
I can't believe you worked a towel into the broadcast.
Thanks for noticing. I do appreciate that you picked up on that one.
Nas maybe punishing Atto here for diving a bit deep. He's not going to have the quickest counter attack, but Atto's not going to be in a lovely spot. Nice play to read the defense from Nas.
What a shot by Nas. Again, the aerial mix-ups coming through. And like you mentioned earlier, he doesn't commit to one play. He waits to see what the defender's going to do. Realizes the backboard's open. All good. He can just double it in off of that surface like he's in free play.
Both these guys delaying the kickoff, which is always funny when they delay the exact same amount. They don't really get the benefit they were hoping for, I think. But at least a little bit slower kickoff. As Atto now trying to race away. Not going to be able to catch him to this one with a hook shot. Can he look for a demo? He's always looking for the demos on the back line. I believe we'll be able to cut it in unless Nas gets the perfect spawn, and Atto will tie it up.
It's not easy to demo Nas in these split positions. That's a really good read by Atto. Nas was trying to dodge the demo by not really moving too much. Maybe hoping that Atto would anticipate more movement than there really was. Now half-flip kickoff coming through for Atto. Just gives the ball initially to Nas, but with the boost advantage that he's got, he's hoping to survive this attack and then be able to take control of the midfield. But okay, overall, net win there for Nas. With the boost disadvantage, he put up good enough shots to win possession.
Now looking for a 50, not able to muscle it in enough. Atto, great possession now, keeping that ball cam out on his POV, such a rare thing to see. He doesn't turn it off very often on his ground dribbles, which throws off lots of players. Not Atto, he's practicing that nice dodge of the demo. Saw it coming with the reverse cam and jumps over the top of him now into an air dribble where he feels most comfortable. Nas knows that he should not let anything happen, so he cuts him off early, but still not out of the woods, on the goal line. Pre-jump and everything that Atto's doing, using up all his boost. Starvation is going to start now. Atto is going to want to force the issue, but Nas, good job to approach the play and not let him get anything going.
And Nas is playing this so well. That was an extremely difficult position such a massive boost disadvantage against a player of Ato's caliber. I think Ato might have killed the attack by killing the bounce of his dribble at some point, but he's got a big bounce to work with here. Flip resets it out by Nas, and the recovery is good enough to fight for the next play as well. Ato tries to pick him in boost grab and then score in reverse, but Nas refuses to leave the net open.
Yeah, Nas is so good at that. How he always seems to make the right decision when he's on the goal line. He has these 1v1 situations read. Ato has a reset, wants to catch. Nas wins out, and it's just enough. He pushed Ato on the post. Not going to make a save. Not only that, it's going to be a quick counterattack.
Well, living on the edge, Nas just doing enough to deflect the ball into an unscorable position. Ato was millimeters away from taking the lead, and the counter-attack goes the other way for Nas. Look at the time. We've already gone nearly halfway through the game, but the tension has been so high. And honestly, wouldn't it surprise me if I look up and see 4 minutes left. Ridiculous defense from Nas.
Nas with a big kick-off win. A lot of separation between these two. Nas going to take it off the bounce to the air. Looking at Ato, reading him, noticing that he's not going to be able to make that play if he gets a reset, and he puts it over the top.
It's like he's got a flip reset button. He's there dribbling. Oh, you're jumping? Okay, let me just get my reset and use it to get the ball past you. All good. If you don't jump, he's just going to 50 it or fake it, or maybe go for a ground pitch if you back off. Both of these guys just have so many options in the air.
Nas headed back to his corner here. Look at the dodge demo. I mean, I don't think people are looking for demos there very often. I think Ato probably clips many players in this situation, but Nas is ready.
Yeah, he thought he could sneak in from the other side of the ball and catch that Nas out of position. I mean, to be fair, the only goal that Ato has scored this game was a back corner demo, so he's trying to run it back. And Nas is hitting him on counterattacks pretty consistently.
The way Nas plays defense, it is not surprising that Ato wants to throw in a demo here and there. It is what he's good at, and Nas is being kind of patient and reactive, which sometimes leaves you open for demos, but then, of course, he tries to go for them, and Nas just dodges. And so Nas doing everything he needs to do right now. He's down in the series, but looks like he's on his track to bring it back.
Yeah, less than half the game to go. Nas delays the kickoff. These guys are trying to mess with each other's kickoff a lot more than Trembla and Juicy did. Trembla and Juicy was more of a mechanical kickoff battle. This one's been mechanical, but also all about strategy. What save again by Nas, saving his dodge to go past the airable bump, and I think he might have selected this one. He has. It's just in the bottom corner for 5-2.
Yeah, Ato had a really heavy first touch on his air dribble, which meant he's not going to be able to catch it and do a lot of resetting, but he made up for it by getting out ahead of it and kind of just protecting the ball. But unfortunately, Nas on the other side of the field said, I don't care, I'll find a way to dodge you, and still with a save, 5-2. Kickoff mix-ups from Nas right now. He's trying to lock in his win. As he has a 3-goal lead, he will throw in a fake. And actually, nice read of Ato. He thought he was going to go for a wall to air dribble. Instead, he pinches it away. Now he needs the angle. He didn't get it, though.
Yeah, he was so eager to put that shot on target, knowing Ato was recovering, that he jumped so soon. The angle closed itself. Ato now punishes him on the counter with a huge dunk off the back of the air dribble. Well, Nas will be kicking himself for that, because not only has he missed a glorious opportunity after such a good play to pitch to outplay Ato, but he's conceded at the other end.
Credit to Ato for playing quickly. The ball pops up in the air off of them, vying for control, and he doesn't blink for a second. This guy's so good at getting to the ball and just using any setup that they're given in order to force Nas to play defense as early as possible. Makes his angle not as great as we've seen from him before. It allows Ato to get that 50. Can he zap touch back this? He might stop Nas from getting there. Nice little recovery from Ato. Almost left it open, but he fixed it.
Yeah, he boxed him out. Just Nas was too scared to turn into the play. That's a big mind game win for Nas. And the shot is good enough to go faster, recovering Ato. Just, it looked like it should have been easier than it was. And oh wow, Ato has forfeited with over a minute left. This is the second day in a row he's done this. He forfeited yesterday with I think the exact same score. Was it 6-3 when he forfeited to Drally?
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, it was. And now he just doesn't like losing 6-3, I suppose.
Or getting mind games, because I think he got, well, actually he didn't get mind games, he got red on a fake kickoff. But this is really surprising. I think one way to think about it, which is maybe not the best way to think about it, but it's how I'm going to think about it, is let's imagine he gets an immediate kickoff goal right away, which happens in ones. Then he has a full minute to get two. And again, he really has a full minute to get one, and then he can do some 0-second wonder. I mean, this is just very doable for 1v1.
Oh, this is so doable. I mean, okay, he's on his feet. Oh, it's a light. He needed the light on the background. Oh, I mean, I reckon he could have done that during a kickoff replay. That didn't take very long. I don't think he needed a timeout for that one. But yeah, 1v1, over a minute to go, 3-goal difference. That's like forfeiting because you're down by 1 in 3v3 with a minute to go. It's not that much. Like you said, there's not even any urgency. You don't even need to make any crazy strategical changes. You just have to go for a kickoff possession and you're back in the game. So I'm very surprised to see that one. I was pretty surprised yesterday as well. But Atto trying to, again, forfeit down 6-3 and then just reset going into a fresh start. Didn't work yesterday. After his forfeit down 6-3, he lost the next, or after his forfeit and I think timeout as well, he lost, yeah, he lost the following game. So not a lot of evidence to suggest that this is a good idea, but let's see what he can do.
I wonder if he turned the light on last time, though. This time he's got the light.
Yeah, we'll have to just see. What is Atto going to bring to the table here? We might not understand it, but we don't understand a lot of things that Atto does on the pitch, so maybe he's onto something. Just wants to get into the next game, and here we are into the game. This is what he wanted, and he took advantage.
Nas, a win in the Fennec. His first win in the Fennec here on the mainstream for Wonder LCS. I'm surprised it took this long, but you'll probably see him sticking out. Atto will be the first to score. A nice reset down to a wave dash.
Oh, there you go. He's a genius. Like we said, forfeit, just get into the next game so you can score. That's what we've been saying this whole time. We're just going to edit out the rest of our criticism about rally forfeit. Clearly, it was a good idea because he scored the first goal in this game. And maybe
make it 2-0. Make it 2-0.
Genius.
These guys have been playing high to start this off. It's a good way to kind of get a defender beat through the air, use resets, go over the top. I'm thinking we're going to start seeing more of what we just saw from Atto, where he now takes it down to the ground, goes for a wave dash. Nas looks silly up at the top part of the net, but for the first start of this series, they were just slapping him. I mean, think about that Atto shot to open up. He put it literally perfect, so Nas is worrying for that now. And this is when the mix-ups are going to start to come in to cash in. Nas, what a touch, couldn't get the angle.
Oh, wow. He's not done, though. Looks to see where Atto is, and then bumps him straight away. As soon as he's done with the attempted flip reset double, the attack continues and he gets on the board.
Great thinking, way to not give up on anything. It's never over. Atto is actually one of the guys who loves to do that. Moxie loves himself a shot that he's not necessarily fully committed to, although I think Nas kind of was. But then looking for that follow-up double to guarantee it. Nas, great shot here. Makes it seem like he's falling down underneath the ball, maybe going to the ground, but no. He uses the flip and slots it.
Yeah, it's so tough to read from Atto's POV. He drove down the wall, thinking it might be a mind game, could be a low 50, could be a wave dash, and then Nas just gets back underneath the ball from his POV to flick it up in the air. It's just so impressive how quickly he can turn a reset into a goal.
Atto going down the ground again this time. Insane save.
Oh my
Nas
goodness.
with the demo as well. Nas was up on the back wall, so he again positioned like he did last time to try and make a high save. This time he's ready for Atto to go low. Just barely gets a save, gets a follow-up demo. He is absolutely cooking right now.
I mean, how many times in the past year have we seen those shots going in? The flip reset into the wave dash shot seems to be unstoppable. Not for Nas, as he gets a counter-attack on the back of one. Atto going to give it another go. You'd think we're watching a freestyle only 1v1 if you just tuned in and watched this game alone. But this is just the meta these days when you put two world-class players up against each other. Nas gaining incremental advantages. But look at this ball cap dribbling to see Atto over the ball. Advanced vision by the Moroccan.
Yeah, even, not just turning ball cam on, pulled the stick up to see what was going on. It's not going to pay off, though. He does get the boost steal. Atto going to have to back out. Nas switching the field. Does he want his other corner dribble, or is he going to try and catch Atto? I think Atto pressured him close enough that he didn't feel good about setting it up. So instead, he'll go for a carry. Atto's been really, really passive, and what's a good way to counter that? A double jump bump, but Atto fights through the bump and still gets the save.
It's outrageous from Atto. He got flat in air while trying to pre-jump save this. And then he just continued flying and caught up with the ball. Atto with a chance to tie right to air dribble. Has to lead back into reset and goes underneath Nas's pre-jump. Atto finds a way through.
These guys are so reactive to each other. They're proactive, really, when it comes to trying to stop Ariel's. Nas wanted to get up and prevent Atto from doing his reset magic. Great read from Atto to immediately lay off the ball and allow the ball to go underneath. Sometimes you don't get fully clean beats. This time Atto did, got it ahead of Nas, and now we'll tie the game. He's going to put a testing shot. No, it's not going to be a testing shot because he's going to catch back up, get a demo, and it'll be a goal.
That's so well played by Atto again. Hard enough hit, forced Nas's hand. Nas had to jump in that position. There's no other way to save the ball. Atto knew exactly where to be to catch him out with the demo. Nas actually trying to fuck the ball back corner now. I think they've gone. Atto's going to beat into it. He's even sealing away the small pads. Nas goes for the far post. Something that's going to give Atto space. And now here comes Nas. A lot of power being sent into that challenge. And actually no boost available to steal because Nas grabbed it before the attack commenced.
Atto's still in control. Nas waited out for the 100. He can't do it twice. It is really hard to stop Atto from forcing this 50 in, and this time it's going to go in favor of the Belgian.
Yeah, this is another example of Atto's adaptation. Both of these players are jumping into the air and then reacting to what kind of defense their opponent puts in front of them. We talked about Atto being the dark horse of the tournament. What a level he is playing at right now. Once again, multiple mind games. He's got Nas just driving around the circles. He might have overplayed this one. Crossbar to the rescue, and Nas just slaps one down the middle. Atto's going to be there just to knock it into the post. Oh, wow. What a read by Nas though on the rebound.
Nas just staying calm and flushing out a counterattack here. Atto, I mean, it's crazy. Maybe if you haven't watched as much ones before, on that dribble setup, there's like 50 different fakes and reactions going on and back and forth mind games. Nas is able to come out, stay steady, get the win, and get the counter as he is trying to bring it back here down one. Another kickoff not in his favor, though. Atto going for a classic 1v1 setup, this time on a roll. I think he wants that bouncing preferably, but he does get a 50, and Nas has been so quick in defense. He has just been chasing down the ball, ready to risk it if it doesn't end up working out, but for so far, it's worked pretty well for him.
Yeah, it's such a close game again. Atto boost start, but staying on the ball. Still such a threat, even with no boost. Oh, Nas has missed it. He tried to deflect this into his back corner. Shakes his head in frustration because he's trying to be too precise there. Didn't want to hit it hard. He wanted to take control, but you need to make contact.
Yeah, and Atto playing on zero boost too, so not only that, you know, maybe Nas was thinking about, ooh, not only am I going to save this, I'm going to prep for the counter because I know Atto is so stark. Nice body out. Nas has done this multiple times. He knows how to put himself in the position that the defender wants to get to guarantee the undercut.
Yeah, and he flipped into position there as well, just covering the ball as it goes middle, making sure that there's no way for Atto to access it. One goal game again. Nas feels inevitable at times in these high-stakes 1v1 matches. Can Atto stave off the close game comeback like he did in game one? Long-range air dribble, reset, he's all in. No boost for the recovery. Nas slightly faster back to the ball, but he doesn't realize just how slow Atto is going to be. Takes his time on the counter-attack, making a cut in field, and Atto does not fall for it.
Nas has made these kind of decisions in the past. I still think he probably should have taken the shot. Oh, he really trusted himself to eventually get his goal once he has his advantage, but I'm not sure he's going to here. I think Atto has officially escaped and now has an air dribble of his own. Hope Atto changes his finish here. Last one was so risky. This time he goes to the ground, tries to keep himself grounded, but he lost control. Wow. Nas demo. Can he converts? No, too far of a bounce.
Earlier on, Nas might have underestimated Atto's recovery speed. He definitely did there, but he's still in control. Reset, looking for the double. He can't get it on.